So welcome to our latest review. So today we have a head-to-head. So I've got my original Rogue driver against the new Callaway Elyte 2025. So I'm going to put the same shaft in each club, get some numbers on the Rogue and see if this Elyte, the new latest technology, smashes it out of the park. So I put this in the bag and get ready for the season. Right, so we've got my current driver up first, so the Rogue driver. Right, let's get some numbers, shall we? Let's see how fast it's going. We're at the end of the day, so it might be a little bit slower than normal, but it's going to be the same for both drivers. Right, here we go. Nice out the middle, 95. So the main bit for myself to see is to gain some speed. So looking to gain some speed from the new driver. So hopefully it's just as forgiving, if not more forgiving, and it gets it out there further. So 95 miles an hour isn't the fastest, I've realised that, but I'm not that fast. So I'm normally around 96, say 97, that was 95, so that's okay. Right out the middle, so it's carried just shy of 230 carried, so that's okay. So right, let's have another go. So I know how this driver normally performs, so that's pretty much bang on. So we'll just do one more, and that was quite a nice shot. I have a tendency to lean back on it, so I get a fairly high flight and low spin, which is a good combo, but I'm not technically doing it right. I lean back on it, bit of a dodgy left knee, so that's where I can't really get that extra pace on it. So that's where hopefully the new driver will help out. So let's do one more. So another good hit, right out the middle, so that's cool. That's carried around just shy of 230 again, club head speed 95, so I've hit them bang out the middle, so quite happy with that. Let me show you the strike. So there's the two strikes, so couldn't really have hit that any better. So I think that will do as in ticking the box on how my driver currently performs. So hit it quite well, got club head speed of around the 96 miles an hour and it's carried 230 yards. So can the Elyte beat that? Right, so I've got the Elyte in my hand now, and as you can see in the screen, there's 25,000 points why it should outperform the Rogue. So they've really attacked greater club head speed and more ball speed as you'd expect. So easier to hit and generate greater distance. So they've also attacked, which is a very big factor, is the aerodynamics of the club. So it's going to swing through the air faster, and as I just said, will then increase that club head speed and ball speed. So let's see if it does do that. So we've got 95, 96 at the minute. I hit two bang out the middle and it carried 230. Let's see if it can beat it. So for a fair comparison, I've got to hit it in the middle again, so we could be here all night, but hopefully not. Right, let's have a go. I've got the same loft and same shaft. So a little bit left, a little bit low, almost at the middle, so slightly heely but close. So that is 95, 220 yards, so pretty much the same there. So that's the same at the moment. So let's have another go. I quite like the look of it behind the ball, so I do prefer the look to my current Rogue. I do quite like the matte finish. The shelf appeal has gone wrong for the Callaway, I think, to be honest. Once you take the wrapper off, it does look a lot better. It does look quite good, but it's got to perform, isn't it? For 529 quid, you want this bad boy performing. Right, let's have another go. that strike wasn't as good, so that was a little bit off the top. Slight toe, but a little bit off the top. So that's going to be a bit of a flyer. So when you hit it off the top, it increases the launch angle and takes the spin down. So that's quite a hot spot when you hit it right off the top. So that will, like I said, it will fly down there further. So that's popped up to 233 yards carry, and the club head speed was 97. So that's a little bit faster. So let's see one more, shall we? Right. That did all right. Reasonable strike. 237 yards, so that's longer. Ball speed was up, so 138, and club head speed 98. So that's good. So that has got faster. So does it do what it says on the tin? According to that, yes. So it's definitely a positive. So could be in the bag. Shall we do one more? Let's do one more. Here we go. Similar strike again, a little bit off the top. So I've got that flyer, if you saw the ball where it popped up. So the launch angle would have been high on that one, so there's 16. So that's quite high. Bit off the top, so that gives that low spin and then carries it further. So if you're going to miss it, we've got to miss it from the middle up rather than down the bottom. That's massively important. Obviously not right at the top, because then you'll sky it. But there's quite a hot spot from the centre, about an inch up, and then you really get a flyer on it. So that was 97, so faster again. It's carried 231 yards, and the strike wasn't as good. So quite nice and forgiving as well. Come on, I feel we'd do one more. I think I could get more out of it. It feels nice, very positive on this driver. And I've hit most of the fairways with these ones. Right, here we go. 3 figures on this one. Not quite, 98.2. Carried quite far down there, quite a reasonable strike. So that carried 238 yards, 98 miles an hour. So that's a positive. I'll show you the strikes. So that's not too bad. Could be a little bit tighter, but that's all right. So that's flown down there quite well. It's produced more club head speed. They've all hit the fairway, so fairly forgiving. So give it a good thumbs up, ready? So I would say that if I was going to replace my Rogue, then I would put this in the bag. It just seems to just be able to swing it that little bit faster. So there's that aerodynamics that they've tried to improve, I would say they've achieved it. So that's a good thumbs up. Any questions or comments, please send them through, and I'll see you soon.